All right, Paul, this is Rick. I'm going to make a little video here to try to explain to you what's been going on. We'll see how this works. This is a sample of what I had was a job of 10 sets of 19 pages. The print quality on the rear machine, of which I'll be talking about here, was pretty good, particularly if I printed on 24-inch paper. Starting to get weak on the outsides. So I was printing this on 24-inch paper, and this is a sample page. The first 100 pages or so were good, and then it started getting light, like you see here. It's in gradual stages at around page 100 or so, and by about 120, it had gotten light, this light. I will send scans of all of these pictures, of all these pages. Then this is it finally ended when it crapped out, just about virtually. You can see this is probably about 4 inches wide, going. It is not constant all the way through. It'll run for 4 or 5 inches, and then print okay, then go white out for 4 or 5 inches, and then do the same thing again. This is about 4 or 5 inches. This happened basically all of a sudden. When it went from just a little bit light, within about 30 or 40 pages, it ended up with this. Now, this is not one of the pages that I was actually printing, because this was a sample I just did. And I ran it on 36. All right, here's the test sheet. You'll see a lot of light dots here in the middle. Is your white boxes, and they are pretty boxy. These lines here tell you how big they are. So this obviously has got some IQ problems, and it deteriorated pretty quickly. There's another sheet that I did the other day on this same printer. I'm getting what I call a reverse repeat, where the darkness up here is repeated light, about roughly 7 inches. And then this really doesn't count here. That's really where we are on the rear machine. Like I say, it was printing pretty decent. Again, printed on the 24-inch paper. I've got some other issues, and we'll send you another video on the fuser roller. There is some spots, look like oil spots or something, where toner can, if it goes through a heavy coverage area, it can pick up some toner and then transfer it down like it's oily or something, because I don't know how to describe it. It's the toner. It'll have like a spot that looks like there's oil and water or something. So I'll go get the front printer sheets to show you. Again, I'm going to scan these to you anyway, but I thought maybe explaining to you might help. So back in a minute. All right, Paul, now we're here on the front machine. This is the test print. Again, I've got the square footage on both of the test prints, and this one you'll see looks pretty good all around. The black dots are good. The solids are pretty strong. The solids on the front machine, now I said, was printing pretty good. The solids were not good before it cratered. I had quite a few grayed areas, maybe about 2 or 3 inches square, that were very erratic on that. I'll see if I can find one of those to send to you. But I think this sheet looks pretty good. But we get now to this will show you what small lines weren't printing. These lines right in here, I don't know if you can even see them there, but there's line here, 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 and here that were not printing on this machine. They were, if you got down right real close to it, within 3 or 4 inches, you could see the tiniest of line before. This sheet here, the engineer darkened up or thickened the line, and they showed up. So I don't know why because the other file would show up on the rear machine. Didn't have to have these thickened lines, so they would show up on the rear, would not show up on the front. Now, another kind of a weird thing that's going on here. On this, here's a page, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this is the page that that he changed to widen the files up. But in the, again, I'm not sure you can see these blacks and these solids are much darker, and this is more like a 80 or 90% gray all the way around the print. So I don't really understand how a file can print this good, but the next one, and most of this set of 19 pages, 3 of them were bright, sharp, and crisp, and 16 of them printed out, like I say, 80 or 90% gray instead of black. Maybe you got an answer for that. I'm sure you do, since you know almost everything. Okay, I'm going to send this to you, and I'll send the files, or I'll send the scans for you to look at. Feel free to call me anytime. I'll have my cell phone with me if you want to chat about what's going on, or if you don't want to do it till Monday, that's fine too. Thank you, Paul. All right, Paul. Here I'm going to go and let you show you. You see the spots on the fuser roller, and this has got a big clump of toners. It just went through a large solid, but after it runs a little bit, that bit of toner will pass on down a couple times, then it'll fall off. Originally I just had some here, and then a couple other ones showed up down further on down. There's one here in the middle. I don't know if you can see that or not. Might not be able to. And then I just passed one here, so you can see a bunch of them there. I don't know if that's going to be cleaned off or what it is that's making that happen, but something's obviously causing these things. Started here and moved on down here. If you can't see those very good, I think I have another one independent of this that you'll be able to see them better on. Thanks.